Welcome, everybody, to a brand new PennyWise podcast from Lee Enterprises. I'm your host, Teri Barr, and so happy to welcome in today. And the timing is perfect when we're thinking about Black Friday and holiday shopping. We have Dia Adams joining us today, and Dia is a credit card expert from Forbes Advisor. Hi, Dia. It's great to see you again.
Oh, it's great to be you. Great to be here. Always happy to chat.
Oh, very much so. Boy, this is the really, really busy time when people are out shopping or they're online shopping. But everybody, I feel, is looking for some special tips to also kind of get through this season, maybe even be able to save a little bit of money. So is this the time? Are we too late into this, too early? What do you think?
I think that you're not too late. I think that you definitely, if you even can spend a half an hour, you have the time to put in the effort that could save you a bunch of money, and more importantly, it could save you a bunch of hassle.
Oh, I love both of those ideas almost any time of the year, I think, too. You have worked really hard to put together some terrific tips to help people, especially right now. And I'm going to just call this 4 things you should do right now to get ready for Black Friday in particular. The top tip you were giving is to set up price tracking alerts. How can people do this, and why can this be so helpful?
It can be very helpful for a couple of reasons. The first one is because if you're setting up price tracking, you know that things are in stock. And if you need to, you can even go a step backward and set up inventory tracking, where you can find out if things are in stock. Once you set up the price tracking, and Google Shopping is the easiest way to do it. Google actually kind of walks you through step by step. You can keep an eye on whatever item you're looking for Black Friday, and it will give you a range of what's historically been the price. It'll give you an idea of what a good price will be, and you'll know when to pull the trigger.
Oh, wow. I know you mentioned also keeping track of the inventory. This is huge right now with the supply chain issues. Does this help you know, okay, my item made it? Do you need to then run to the store? How do you get an alert on either of these things?
Well, it's actually pretty simple. You just have to set up, like I said, do some work in advance, just set up what it is you need. And my son, actually, my college-age son, is the one that introduced me to the inventory tracking when the PS5 came out, because he was like a maniac looking for a PS5. And by having that information, he would get a text, and the text would say, GameStop in this location is getting 15 of these. If you show up, you can get it. Or GameStop.com is getting this item. They're going to release it on Friday. So they sort of will give you, they might even tell you what time of day to try to buy the item. So if it's like a really hot toy or really hot electronic item, that will give you an idea as to what's out there. Even for the more mundane stuff this year. I mean, I even saw one a few weeks ago for ribeye. Someone was tracking whether or not ribeye was in stock. So, you can track pretty much anything, and it's completely free, give you either a text or an email when something's in stock.
Oh, wow. And your son, what a smart guy when he was looking for this. He knew what he was doing. And,
those Gen Zs are on it.
Absolutely. We thought last holiday was going to be strange. Now, this holiday, little off too with those supply chains. But there you go. Dia just gave you some great ideas to try to track that, and also the prices. But now, tip number 2, how about looking into your current credit card benefits? Are there some hidden benefits that maybe some of us aren't taking advantage of?
There definitely are. And some of them have always been there. Some of them are very recent. My personal favorite came out just within the last month or two. Visa, and this is Visa, the company, not even one specific bank, is offering a benefit with Shipt. Now, if you're not familiar with Shipt, Shipt is kind of like an Instacart type service that partners with groceries, but more importantly, it partners with Target nationwide. So by having Shipt, you can get free delivery same day from Target pretty much any time. And Shipt normally costs $99 a year. But depending on what type of visa you have, you can either get a significant discount all the way up to a 3-year free membership in Shipt. So all you have to do is check when you log on to your own Visa, check, and there should be something for Shipt in there. Or you could even just go to shipt.com. I think it's shipt.com/Visa. and put in your card number, and it will tell you what benefits you get. Other benefits that are really great are return protection, price protection. If you buy something in a store, will not accept it back. You can file a claim. If the price goes down, you can file a claim. Extended warranty. If you're buying something like a computer, usually they can add up to a year to the warranty of the item. There's protection if you buy something and then it immediately breaks. Like if you drop it or it's stolen or something like that, there's protection for that. And every card is going to have a different suite of protections. In general, the more premium the card, the more protections it has, but that's not a guarantee. There are even some no annual fee cards out there that offer warranty and purchase and price protection. So it's definitely worth just all you need to do is to find the stuff is log into your account like you're going to pay your bill and just scroll down to benefits and just kind of take some time to look through all that stuff that you probably ignore every time you go online to pay your bill. And you'll probably find some really interesting stuff in there.
That is incredible. Do you think there's a lot of us that probably aren't taking the chance to really use a lot of these benefits? Because some of those you mentioned, I have never either heard of or thought of. You know, the idea of a warranty or being able to return something when maybe you can't, but yet your card is going to protect you. These are pretty specific and really good things, right?
And they can add up. I mean, on some of these, you can get up to like $1,000 per item. I mean, or $1,500 per year. It really depends on the credit card. Okay. But these are not insignificant benefits. And I definitely think people ignore them because they just don't know they're there. And, you know, because it's a hassle to read through all that stuff the credit card companies send you. And you're like, well, you know, I don't want to deal with this 25-page book of benefits, but there's some interesting stuff in there when you dig in.
Okay. It sounds like right now is the best time to do this. Absolutely. Then you know what you got. Okay.
So and you know which card to use for which purchase, because that's important.
So you could have multiple cards, and if you go and look at the benefits of each card, you'll know which one to use. Exactly. Oh, I love that. Okay. So we've got number one again, the price tracking or, you know, the supply alert. We've got this one, look at your credit card benefits, the current card. And then number three, use special offers.
This is another one that gets hidden. This is another one that gets hidden in the deep print of your online page when you go to pay your bill. If you scroll down, usually with American Express, if you just scroll down from paying your bill, and then with Chase, it's over on the side. With Capital One, it's somewhere else on the page. But just sort of, I guess your homework is just to open up your credit card's login page and just kind of look around. But most of the big banks these days are offering, they're usually called offers, Amex offers, Chase offers, Cap One offers, and they can be either a flat discount, a flat rebate, $10 off 50, something like that, or sometimes extra points. For instance, right now, American Express is offering 5 times points on Amazon for a bunch of different cards. The thing about these offers is that they tend to be targeted so that the offers will match your shopping patterns. So there's actually a better than what you might think chance that they match up with what you do, because the credit card companies want you to use their cards and they're offering these incentives to get you out there. But the bad part is that they're opt-in. So if you shop at the store, but you haven't selected the offer, you're not going to get it. So you need to make sure that you take a look, and these change fairly often. But if you're at least checking, you know, like as homework, I do it every time I pay my bill. I always scroll through, and if I have a minute and I'm thinking about it, if I want to make a big purchase, and I remember in the past, you know, say, you know, I need to buy something at Lowe's, and a few months ago, Amex had Lowe's on there. Maybe I should go check. And then there you go, 50 off, 250 at Lowe's. I mean, you never know how it could work out for you, but you have to check in advance in order to activate the offers. You always assume that they're going to email you or send you something in the mail, but in this case, you got to do your own homework. Exactly. You can do it through that. Or the other way, if you want to be able to do it a little bit more on the fly, is if you have the app. And you can scroll through offers. Usually Amex is the most, I think, customer friendly from a interface standpoint. It's the easiest to do on their app, but you can use the apps for the others as well. Okay. And you know, a lot of people are going to be doing that in the days ahead. So great tip number 3. We're moving to number 4. And I am in particularly interested in hearing more about signing up
for a new credit card? Why would you want to do that right now?
There's a couple of reasons. And this is something I should always say with a caveat. Never charge more than you think you can pay. Never get a credit card specifically just for a bonus and shop more to reach that bonus, because then you're not helping yourself. But if you have a big purchase coming up, a new one can do two things for you. One, sign-up bonuses usually come with a minimum spend. Sometimes it's $3,000, sometimes it's $1,000. If you're buying a $3,000 TV, you're going to earn that bonus in one purchase. Second, many credit cards come with what's called a 0 APR. And what that means is for a period of time, and it could be a year, 15, 18, I've even seen 21 months. Your purchases are no interest on that card. Now, you want to make sure you pay it off before or you'll get charged interest on whatever's left. But if you've got a 1.5 year window to pay off your TV for free, I mean, that to me is kind of a no-brainer.
These are so great for right now. What do you think people should really be thinking about? What's the bottom line when it comes to everybody shopping right now? And in particular, getting ready, using your tips for Black Friday?
I always preach caution. I always preach caution. The holidays are the easiest time to get sucked in and get overextended. Even if you're going to pay 0 interest on interest, even if you're going to get some sort of bonus, even if you're getting a discount, even if you're getting a coupon, set your budget and stick to it. These are things to help you extend your budget. But if you're going to spend $500, spend $500. Don't spend $700, $800 because, oh, hey, I'll be able to pay it off next quarter or whatever. Still stick to your budget. That's like the best thing overarching that I can tell you.
I agree. And that is terrific advice, because who wants to get out of this holiday season feeling disappointed and stressed out because they did spend too much?
Exactly. Debt hangovers are a very, very real thing.
Oh my gosh. Well, you have given us some great tips for getting ready for the shopping season, Black Friday included in that. So I love how, Dia, you also said, make this your homework. So there you go, everybody. Add these couple of steps, and I think you'll be able to have a really happy holiday and save some money too. Dia Adams, thank you so much for, again, sharing your knowledge with us.
Oh, it's always a pleasure.
Dia Adams, again, is a credit card expert with Forbes Advisor, and we are so fortunate to be able to talk with her. And hopefully, everybody, happy holidays as we're moving closer and closer to the time. You are listening to a new PennyWise podcast. I'm Teri Barr from Lee Enterprises, and thank you again for joining us.